I don't feel like there's things I can't say. I know that in this culture, you have to weigh.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
Katt Williams has just went Allen, and it looks like he's determined to expose the hottest Hollywood secret ever. Brace yourself for some serious shock, as Katt had supposedly hinted at releasing freak-off videos where everyone can see some behind-the-scenes action between Diddy, Steve, and Marjorie Harvey. Certainly that comedian didn't lie when he said about exposing old Ian and their crazy activities. Well, Hollywood's been wild, and the past months unveiled some of the craziest celeb escapades in years. Thanks to Katt's bold revelations, the world learns the previously unseen side of their lifestyle. And folks, it seems like Steve and Marjorie Harvey are getting the biggest blow ever with the recent hints that the comedian's throwing left and right.
They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I.
Katt's been hiding in the shadows with his truth for way too long, blaming the industry bigwigs for holding his career back. However, the holiday season is over for them, and now he's dishing out specifics that make people raise their eyebrows in horror, like Steve and Marjorie getting a huge pile of cash for joining Diddy and his freak-offs. Remember how Steve told that everything he has, it's thanks to her. I love you, Marjorie Harvey. I appreciate you riding with me. 85% of what L up here talking to me about out happened after I married that girl right there. Turns out Katt has got his hands on the video, proving that this couple is two biggest sellouts in Hollywood. And folks, you can't help but notice not a single person dared to call Katt Williams a liar, apparently because everyone knows Katt doesn't make up stories for fun. He's got the evidence to back it all up.
Do you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
As if his explosive chat with Shannon Shea wasn't enough to destroy some celeb's image, Katt Williams has stirred up quite the storm with his more revelations, particularly targeting Steve Harvey, Marjorie Harvey, and Diddy. The grapevine is buzzing with claims that Steve and Marjorie may have been swining with Diddy. The whole world already knows the nature of these freak-offs. They are to exchange something valuable like songs, money, or awards for people's full compliance in Diddy's bedroom. And it's Ian said that Steve was quite eager to earn some extra cash, that he gave everything to the music mogul, including his stepdaughter Lori, and later his own wife Marjorie, and after all joined the sessions himself. And because you finally did it because you didn't had no other choice. This lines up with ongoing allegations about Diddy and the Harvey. Word has it that the Harveys allegedly connected Lori with Diddy to secure a major Hollywood link and mint more coins for the family budget. There's no better our way to make those industry connections than through a heavyweight like Diddy, and Lori was thrown into the wolves' den. But if you're wondering why Katt is so adamant to go after both Steve and Diddy, well, the history between these two sheds light on it, as the comedian claims it may be just hard to say no to the music mogul, especially when he's dangling a bag full of green in front of you. I've had to turn down $50 million four times just to protect my integrity, and that's why Katt views Steve is unethical, claiming he sold his soul for fame and is being puppeteered by the elites with no intention to decline any of Diddy's offers. Because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. Katt's been calling out Steve for years, accusing him of stealing jokes and being the biggest sellout that the comedy world has ever seen. Now, the situation between them is getting even more tense since Harvey's wife is dragged into the mix, hinting at how both she and Steve were eager to ride with Diddy. Apparently, the tape in question was the family souvenir from Italy, where Lori, Diddy, Steve, and Marjorie were spending some quality time. As one insider revealed, they haven't been even hiding their escapades. Lori and Diddy have been on vacation with her family along the Amalfi Coast of Italy. They flew in together from New York and have been visiting many of the coastal villages with her mom Marjorie and stepdad Steve Harvey. Now it looks like Diddy got them all in his bed after his ride with Lori. He turned to a more mature part of Marjorie, and knowing the freakish preferences of the music mogul, it's no wonder that Steve also got dragged into this.
If you don't ask him for it, he cannot give it.
Apparently, Diddy coughed up a huge sum for the pleasure of their company, leaving Steve rolling happily in cash and fans disgusted by his actions. As one person commented, Steve Harvey is just like P. Diddy, using everyone around him to get to the top, even his own family, and another user added Katt. Hasn't lied one time. Her is always doing nefarious thing. Katt Williams is known for his unfiltered takes on Hollywood drama, and he seems more determined than ever to shake things up. It's been long discussed that Steve and Marjorie have ventured into the world of swinging, opening up their marriage to others. And most importantly, it was Marjorie's idea.
I
I've got a friend that deals with little situations like this.
Marjorie's history is like a roller coaster of scandals, and knowing the details of her personal life and the influence she has on Steve, there's no single doubt that he talked him into accepting Dee's generous offer. In case you don't know it, Marjorie has a colorful past involving 2 marriages to dealers. The police even suspected her involvement in her husband's illicit activities, but each time she managed to evade legal consequences, as one of her exes confessed years after we cut a deal that they won. Couldn't indict her and my brother, however, after getting rid of 2 burdening ex-criminals of husbands. Marjorie didn't stay alone for too long. It's been widely speculated that she was Steve's lover during second marriage, and also the reason why their divorce was all messy. I messed that up. The second music, one need another drink, and while Steve turned the former dealer into a queen, Marjorie maintained her intriguing connections with shady and controversial figures, and less to say her behavior didn't change at all just recently. She was accused of sleeping with family bodyguard Big Boom. This was the guy who first noticed her influence on Steve, and as said, Big Boom was behind reigniting romantic sparks between the TV host and Marjorie. For almost 2 decades, they have stood the test of time yet. As with any Hollywood power couple, rumors started swirling. Whispers of Marjorie having affairs surfaced left and right, triggering a flurry of denials from both parties. I don't know what y'all do. Going find something else to do. We find her involvement with Big Boom added a cryptic touch to the drama, hinting at the complexity of inner struggles behind a polished exterior of their marriage. Speculations lingered, leaving fans to question the dynamics of Marjorie and Steve's relationship, especially considering no actual denial and some meaningless quotes on social media. Instead, Marjorie wrote on her Instagram, "My husband and I don't usually stop to address all the foolishness and lies that have been spread about us. However, to whom much is given, much is required." Let's see how she's going to sing when Katt Williams will expose the footage of her riding with Steven and Diddy during the freak-offs. It looks like this unconventional relationship is not much of a secret in Tinseltown, but no one dared to spill it before the comedian. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. According to Katt, the rumors circulating about Steve and Marjorie's escapades have a grain of truth, but he asserts that it doesn't quite fit the traditional definition of cheating. He claims they were engaged in a 3-way relationship and allegedly swinging with multiple men, including Diddy. Katt goes even further, alleging that he possesses videos recorded by Diddy during one of their escapades. But here's where it gets legally tricky. Leaking such explicit content could potentially fall under the category of revenge, considering the ongoing feud between Katt and Steve. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit. While public support seems to be on Katt's side, legal consequences could be looming. But even though the comedian is teasing the public with having something Steve and Marjorie's love tape with Diddy, it's not a surprise. Steve has always been driven by materialism and status, and as he wrote himself on Twitter, ran out of money plenty of times. But I hate never ran out of hustle. Now, in the light of new details about his intimate escapades involving his own wife and Diddy, it's becoming a wild ride for all the Harvey, as the source of their income has been finally revealed. All I've ever given is his opportunity, more money than a person was making. As the drama stirs up even more, it appears that Hollywood secrets are unfolding, and Diddy's alleged freak-offs may have involved a more extensive cast than previously imagined. However, fans have been seeing a lot of wild stuff unfolding in front of our eyes to be shocked by anything else. As one person commented, "I wouldn't put anything past Marjorie as long as money is involved. She knows she don't love Steve. Wait till Katt ruin him all the way. He and Puffy won't be able to show their faces anymore." And another user added, "Oh boy, these freak-off sessions seem to be a normal weak-toe thing among these celebrities. I'm disgusted, disappointed, and truly shocked for now. Let's see what this wild ride will bring us, because one thing's for sure, Katt doesn't stir up drama in vain. But folks, what do you think about all this? Could Steve and Marjorie accept Diddy's offer and join his freak off? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.